my 2011 self would have a hard time comprehending who I am now. Like, why is your hair like this? Why do you have facial hair?
Beep.
How I was back in 2011. I think how I was a little bit more arrogant and know-it-all. My insecurity was other people knowing more than me, I think. Regards to, I guess, my position. And I remember someone calling me out on that. Like, you don't know everything, dude. And then I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. I was still dancing with Fanbiz. I think that was our first year with competing at Hip Hop International. I think that was also when I won my second B-Boy championship for Alhambra. I wasn't planning on battling, but my friend needed a partner. I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
And then you end up winning.
Yeah. So because of my back-to-back champions. But yeah, then I think I was working with a company called, I don't even remember at this point. I forgot the name, but I do remember working on some stuff for Disney Channel. Oh my God, I worked on some stuff for Disney Channel.
I didn't even know that.
I'm barely remembering this.
I don't even know that.
It was for, I was in small animation studio, and ironically enough, they're also doing motion graphics work for Herbalife. Like they would be talking about the benefits of certain things, but this was the Spanish version. So like my friend was translating to me what's supposed to be happening, and all I was doing is animating the heart, the blood flowing through the veins and flowing through the veins. That's what I was animating. So I was an animator around that time. I think I might have been in that. I never added it because I never felt proud of that stuff in my demo reel. But yeah, but sure as hell paid a lot. So I was enjoying what I was doing. I was still teaching at the dance studio I was at called JV Dance Center at the time. I was, I believe, engaged at that point. So yeah, so very different, super different times. Like it's one of those things like where you're at now and looking back to where you were, like, damn, this is the shit I wish I would have been doing like 10 years ago. Like working at my home office, filming all these types of projects that I used to be frightened of. Like the idea of doing these dance films or concert videos, I always wanted to do them, but I was petrified of the responsibility of it and the amount of work to do it, the money. Now it's I can do it, and I'm grateful that I can, because it's such a far cry. Like I'll be like back. I'm not gonna say I wasn't happy. I would say happy with what I had then, because that's what I was aspiring at the time. Like I wanted to teach. I wanted. Boom,
so your aspirations were just rooted in what you were already doing.
Yeah, like it was just more of what was there, like to expand on it, make Fanbiz the equivalent of GRV or Choreo Cookies, who was there at the time. Who knows what would have happened if I just stayed down that path. I think the turning point was Jordan. Yeah. So that's where I realized, what kind of dad do I want to be? It didn't become a question of like, how much do I want to make? It's like, who do I want to be for this kid? I don't know how it is now, but I think it might still be the same for some parts of the industry. I could be wrong, but ours were just shit. It was not the ideal situation for me to be a dad. So, which is one of the reasons I took that leap of faith after my contract ended. So I would say I was quote unquote successful in the way I wanted it to be since high school, but I felt hungry for more, but I wasn't sure what more looked like.
Because you were always like a go-getter. You like started college for everybody.
Yeah, I got into college my second semester of high school.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I was like determined to make money, career, all of that. And then once I got there, I was like, I was making. I don't know if I still make. If I make more now, or if my old animation job makes more now. I think I make more now. But yeah, like I wanted more, but I felt like what does that look like? What does that look like? I didn't know where to grow from there. And my friends were aspiring to go to Pixar and Disney and Blizzard, the big things, but like I wasn't aspiring to that. They were doing extra animation classes and like all this stuff. I was like, I think I was still trying to use my day job as my hobby to pay the main thing I was passionate about, which was the dance. And I was lucky to have a very good paying day job to support that.
So you weren't aspiring to the Disney and the Pixar, because you were like, what you were doing at that point was already paying for you to dance.
Yeah. Like I wanted more, I wanted to get more, but not have to take on more. Cause that more often with these job things, like the minute
these things called jobs.
Like the minute you get promoted, you take on more responsibility, more hours, and then more stress. One of the things I found, say, my looks are always changing. Like my 2011, you evolve like every week.
I was gonna say, like, my nails change like every other week.
Like yours is like almost like reflective of like your art and like your mood, because like your exterior is your canvas in a sense. For me, like
unleash your inner artist. Wait.
For me, like I change based off like I say what I think is a reflection of the chapter I am in my life.
And what your partner thinks looks good on you.
Yeah, that too. But like 10 years ago, I was clean shaven every day. I had short spiked hair, very different to now and against tattoos, didn't want any ink on me at all. Against the idea of weed. Wait, did I start smoking at the time? Just kidding.
Well, okay, you were against, but I was heavily smoking.
Yes,
like other than casual.
Yeah, not that I'm saying that I do it every day now, but I'm like, since it was still illegal, and then I was like on that side, like it's not legal, you shouldn't be doing that. But like now, huge contrast. Like I like my hair short, long. Schlong.
You like my schlong?
My 2011 self would have a hard time comprehending who I am now. Like, why is your hair like this? Why do you have facial hair? Why do you smoke and think it's okay? Why do you have a tattoo? Like the idea of having your own business, like how does that even, and because my thing back then was like, the job is like the way to get money.
Like, how do you have a child and not be married?
That too.
To the mother of your child.
Yeah, that too.